it's Rhonda here with Foods 101. Today I'm going to show you how to make this boneless pork loin with new potatoes. Don't let it intimidate you. Very simple and easy to do. Just watch each step I take and you will be able to master it too. The ingredients you're going to need is a 3.5 pound pork loin. I've got garlic cloves that are optional. I've just peeled them and sliced them in half. I've got about 2 teaspoons of fresh cracked pepper, or any pepper will do. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, about a tablespoon of salt. Now, if you'd like to omit this or add more or add less, you be my guest. I've got new potatoes here. Any potato will do. Each of my boneless sirloins is 1.5 pounds. They're halved, and I'm going to show you here how to put this together by using, that's it, floss. Now, if you have butcher's twine, you may use that too. Just go ahead, tie them together. Add one right here to the end. Make sure you pull it tight. Add your last one to this end. This way, when it bakes, it won't pull apart. You can go back and cut off the ends. We're going to take that tablespoon of olive oil. We're going to give it a lovely little massaging. This really is optional, but I like the flavor it adds to the pork loin. Plus, I like the way it helps adhese the salt and pepper. Add your salt generously. At this point, you want your oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's all I'm going to add, and then I'm going to add my fresh cracked pepper. Make sure you get it all the way over to the ends and on the sides. There's a little fat left here, but that's okay. It will bake right off once we start the baking process. Starting with this side, I'm taking a paring knife. I'm going to make holes in the pork loin, and I'm going to add my garlic down in there. This isn't necessary. This is also optional, but it is really going to permeate in delicious flavors from your garlic cloves. Be sure to get all the way over to the end. That's gonna be delicious. The rule of thumb to baking your pork loin is you're gonna bake it anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes per pound. So if this is 3.5 pounds and I'm gonna bake it 30 minutes, we're looking at 1 hour and 45 minutes in that preheated 425 degree oven. I'm gonna show you later how to prep these potatoes because we're gonna add it here to the pork loin the last 45 minutes of baking. Off to that preheated oven on the middle rack for the first hour. Use your timer and no peeking. About 5 minutes prior to your 1 hour being up on your roast, we're gonna prep the potatoes. We're just gonna cut them in half, put them over here into a large bowl. I can smell that roast. Woo! This is gonna be fabulous. And then I'm adding about a tablespoon of olive oil. If you want, you can add a little kosher salt. This is up to you. You can leave it off as well. I've added about a 1/2 teaspoon and a little fresh cracked pepper. And again, this is optional. Give them a lovely little tossing until they're completely coated with the olive oil, the salt, and the pepper. We're gonna add this to our pork loin. I just like grabbing it, pulling it out. It smells so yummy. And adding the potatoes. You can add your potatoes down on their sides. I'm going to put that one down there on the corner. Strategically, just put them around your roast however you wish. Now that your potatoes are sitting just perfectly around your roast, we're going to push it back in the oven and we're going to bake it for an additional 35 to 40 minutes. Our sizzling, boneless pork loin with new potatoes. Oh, if you could be here and smell how fantastic this is. And looky there, there's that garlic, nice golden brown popping up out of the pork loin. To test your potatoes, take a knife, pop it in. It should slide right off. Perfectly done. Let's see how golden that is on that side. Let this rest about 10 minutes before we cut into it. To remove the dental floss, you want to make sure you remove that before you serve it because you definitely Don't want anybody getting a bite of your dental floss. And then once you get all this removed, I like serving it in the platter I bake it in because I think it looks just beautiful. I use a chef's knife, or if you'd like, you can take this and put it on a cutting board. And looky there. Woo, and I can smell that garlic, and look how beautiful it turned out. Wow. And looky here. How lovely and juicy that is. Gotta have a baker's bite. Wow. Lovely, tender, perfectly seasoned. I want to show you how tender that pork loin is. It just comes apart. Look how lovely and tender those potatoes turn out in just that last 30 to 40 minutes of bake time. Nice, fluffy, and absolutely delicious. Give me thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. You're not going to be disappointed with this boneless pork loin. A perfect lunch, dinner, snack, or even perfect as leftovers. Thanks a million for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you lovely people later.